In Italy, they call it Sabayon. It's basically eggs and sugar, and you mix it, in that case, with Marsala wine, and you serve it with berries. It's really wonderful. But in the French tradition, Sabayon is basically eggs and sugar just cooked together. We're going to cook them, but not to a scrambled point. We're not going to get them really cooked. What I'd like to do is, I've got my bowl, it's cold here. I haven't even put it on the water yet, and I've got my heat set at 4, which is really low. I'm going to do this because I don't want to cook them, and I don't want to go too fast. I'm going to throw in my sugar. I'm going to throw in my eggs. This is my egg yolks and my whole egg. And we're going to put all that together. Normally we don't want to mix the sugar and the egg together too early because it'll cook the egg. It'll actually burn the egg. Sugar actually does that to eggs over time. It'll break up the proteins, and it doesn't have the ability to hold together as a foam. But now that it's in the bowl and it's on steam, good, nice steaming water, I'm going to start to whisk it fairly vigorously, trying to get air incorporated into it. Now, as I do that, you're going to notice it changes color. It also changes by getting really, really foamy. In the process of doing this, we're going to do more than just whip it. We're going to cook it. We're going to cook it to a point where we first kill the salmonella, any salmonella that might be in it. We're also going to make sure that it is thick. It starts to thicken like the ribbon stage of making a hollandaise sauce. Now, anybody remember making hollandaise sauce?
Yeah.
Remember how you whip it at first and you turn it into a ribbon, sort of light colored, thick, over hot water? We're doing the same thing. Except a little bit more eggs. This is 4 egg yolks instead of 2, and it involves using a whole egg, which hollandaise oftentimes doesn't. Already we can see a slight color change. It's starting to take on a foam. It especially takes on foam easily once it starts to cook, once it gets to a certain temperature. This mixture is going to add sweetness. It's going to add richness because this has a lot of fat in it. I mean, why does an egg yolk have fat in it? Anybody? Yeah, how does it have fat in it? Yeah? It's to feed the chick, right? Yeah, the chick lives in the yolk, or not the yolk, the white basically. And the chick has to have something to eat, because the egg's not connected to mommy anymore, so the mother hen has to have all the food in the egg. So all the fat and cholesterol, all the good stuff, is in the yolk. So that fat is going to eventually marry together with the cocoa butter and create a really rich mixture. It can add richness, sweetness, and mouthfeel to your mousse. Plus there's air in this. So as we add air, this is going to make it lighter as well.
So when would you add the liquor or whatever you just were saying?
If you're going to add Marsala or something like that during this cooking stage, at the time you drizzle it in. As you're whipping, you just drizzle in a little bit at a time until you get the flavor profile you're looking for. Now make no bones about it. My arm is killing me right now. Okay? But I'm looking to get not only to a very light color, but also I don't want it to be so runny. Right now it's kind of runny. I want to get it thick. I want to get it to a nice ribbon. So I want to see ribbons down here in my whipping, and I also want to see thickness as I pour it off with a whisk. And what's causing that to happen is the heat underneath. Okay, still just steam. We haven't boiled yet. Does anybody remember what temperature it takes to get this yolk to start to cook? Oh, I've told you so many times. 100? Huh?
No. 150.
You're very close.
155.
152, I heard. Yep. That's
152.
152 will start to solidify. So we get it up around there, 140, 145, starts to thicken. Now, I don't know if you can see on the screen very well, but it has started to take on a really nice really nice sort of ribbon. It's a lot thicker now. And at the bottom I can see it ribbon whenever I whisk. Now this is a, for those of you who haven't seen it, you can see how it looks when it's whisking. It holds its shape pretty well when it's whisking.
Whipped cream.
It'll start to get even thicker as it cooks until it finally turns to curds. You know, you curdle and it'll cook the egg if it gets too warm. But for those of you who haven't seen it, you can see it's really quite thick and especially light colored as well. It's very light.
Is that how much we want to get?
Yep.
We're lighter than that.
Now, would anybody like to donate their chocolate to fold in with this and see how it's folded in?
We get to use that for ours?
Sure.
Yep. Here.